Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided I wanted to go ahead and do some videos just showing you my lipstick collection. I actually wanted to just go through and swatch all of my lipsticks, see the different shades and colors and textures that I have, and just re-familiarize myself with what I actually do have in my collection. Now, I soon realized that I wasn't going to be able to swatch all of my lipsticks in one video, so I am going to split it up. This one will be my creamy lipsticks, and my next video will focus on liquid lipsticks. So if you want to check it out, just stay tuned. Okay, you guys, I think I'm going to just go ahead and jump right in with the swatches. I'm going to start off with some of my Milani lipsticks, and this is what the container or packaging looks like for these lipsticks that I'm going to start out with. They're just the regular Milani cream type lipsticks, and this first one here is number 63, Matte Diva, and this one is a very, very bright pink shade, as you can see. Very, very pretty. And I noticed as I was kind of glancing through my lipstick collection that I actually do have a lot of pink shades in my lipstick, and I don't know why, because I don't wear that many bright pinks. This one is number 74, which is Matte Darling, and this looks like a really pretty nude rosy type shade, so that is actually very pretty. Next, I have number 24, which is Black Cherry. And as you can see, that's kind of like a really pretty, nice, deep burgundy type shade. Next, I have 25, which is Naturally Chic or Naturally Chic. It's kind of hard swatching over veins sometimes. So that's what that lipstick looks like. Nice soft shade. This is number 61, Matte Naked. And this does look like a nice matte nude type shade. And they do list, like here where it says 62 Matte Blissful. So it does let you know which ones are going to be the matte shades. That's pretty. So this is number 50, Velvet Merlot. Yeah, this is not necessarily a declutter. I just really wanted to go through my lipsticks because I do have a lot of lipsticks and I don't really wear lipstick that much. So I really want to have some fun playing around in my lipsticks. This is number 34, Violet Volt. Very pretty fuchsia type shade. This is 01 Sweet Nectar, and this is like a really pretty kind of bright orange shade. Definitely not for the faint at heart. Very pretty. And this one is 38 Double Espresso, which is a nice deep brown shade. And this one actually has a little bit of a metallicness to it. I don't know if you can see that, but there is like a slight metallic hint to that brown. So those are all the basic Milani lipsticks that I have. I'm going to move into some of these Fenty lipsticks. Very, very pretty packaging. I do not wear these at all. I completely forget about them all the time. This one is Freckle Fiesta. And these lipsticks, super creamy. As you can see, just like one swipe and it's extremely pigmented. But that's the Freckle Fiesta. This one is Candy Venom. Another gorgeous bright pink shade. You see that? One swipe. So it is kind of like you get what you pay for. These lipsticks were a little bit more on the pricey side to me. This one is in the shade Griselda. One swipe. This one is Madame. And I actually did do a video when these first came out. I did a dedicated video try on swatches of these lipsticks when they first came out. So I will go ahead and link the iCard up above. This one is Clapback, bold blue shade. So that's Clapback. And I didn't pick up all the shades from Fenty. This one is PMS. I only picked up about 6 because of the fact that I don't really wear lipstick that much. So that's PMS. That's just some of the Milani shades I have and some of the Fenty shades that I have. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to some of my Colourpop lipsticks. I only have a few of their regular lipsticks, which are in this beautiful new packaging. I mean, the packaging is just absolutely gorgeous. I only have a few of these. I have a lot of Colourpop's liquid lipsticks or liquid matte lipsticks. So since today's video, I'm just going through regular creamy type lipsticks, not liquid lipsticks, I'm gonna go ahead and just show the ones that I have in this regular lipstick form. So this is the color Get a Room, and I actually wore this shade in one of my recent makeup looks. It's a very pretty bright pumpkin type orange shade, so I really like it. It's gorgeous. It's one of those lipsticks where, you know, you see it, you put it on, and after you put it on, you're kind of like, does this look right on me? But it's gorgeous for the fall. Now, these next 3 lipsticks are part of Shayla's Colourpop collab that she just came out with her eyeshadow palette and everything. So this one is the color Ooh. I don't know if you can see that, but it's called Ooh. And I really like these lipsticks that she came out with because they're like gorgeous nude shades that you know, women of color can wear. Sometimes women of color are kind of afraid to wear the lighter lipstick shades, but with a lip liner you can really rock these in a nice gloss. So this is the color Quickie, another gorgeous nude that she came out with. Very, very pretty. And lastly, she came out with Come On Sis. And this one is a, oh no, it got messed up. Must have been twisted up while it was still in there. So anyway, go ahead and smash that back down. But this is the shade Come On Sis. And this is actually a very pretty shade. Very pretty color lipstick. Okay, next I'm gonna move on to some of my LA, is this LA Colors or LA Girl? LA Girl lipsticks that I did purchase, I guess within the last few months. I've been kind of seeing them in the drugstore and just thought that these shades were really, really pretty. And I'm always looking for the perfect nude, I guess. So that's why whenever I see pretty nude shades, I want to just go ahead and grab them. So this is LA Girl Matte Lipsticks, and these are flat velvet lipsticks. This one is the color Sunset Chick. And like I said, these are matte. So that's a very pretty matte nude peachy type shade. This one is in the color Ooh La La. A little bit more of a lighter beige type shade, which this one is a bit light for me. It's very light for my liking, so I'll probably actually never wear this shade because it is very light. Next I have here Hush. So this is the color Hush. And that feels kind of like a really creamy matte. Very pretty. This one is not even open. It's still sealed. And this is, oh, this is Hush. So I bought Hush twice. That's probably why this one is still sealed. I'll probably just give this one away. Okay, next I have a really pretty lilac shade, and this one is in the color Giggle. Oh, that's gorgeous. And the last one I believe I have from my LA Girl lipsticks, and these are the Flat Velvet Mattes, is Gossip. So this is a really pretty red shade called Gossip. And these lipsticks are very pigmented, as you can see, just a couple of swipes and you get that color popping right there on your lips. Very pretty. Okay, so next I want to move on to just a few shades that I picked up from Coastal Scents. I was kind of curious about their lipsticks because the packaging on these is really gorgeous. If you can see that, the packaging is really, really pretty. It has the Coastal Scents here on the front, and then it just has the number and the shades listed on the bottom. So I think I only paid like $1 for these lipsticks. No more than $2, I don't believe, when they had them on sale. This is color 04. So they don't really have names, they just have numbers. So this is Coastal Scents lipstick number 04. So it's just a really pretty kind of light fuchsia type shade. And I was very pleasantly surprised with these lipsticks because of the fact that they were only like $1 or so. So this is number 15 from Coastal Scents. Oh, look at that. Now that is a very gorgeous red right there. Very, very pretty. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Let me quit lollygagging. I got a lot of lipsticks to go through. Okay, this is number, is it 60 or 09? I'm gonna go with 09 because I don't think they have numbers up to 60. So we're gonna go with 9 on this one. And this is gorgeous. It doesn't come off as opaque as I would like. As you can see, I'm kind of going over it a few times, but it is a very pretty color and it's nice and creamy. Nice and creamy. I think I have a few more of these lipsticks in my travel kit. Let me see if I do. No, I guess not. But I do have a few more regular lipsticks that I do want to swatch in my travel kit. So let me just go ahead and pull those out. Okay, so as I look through my little travel bag, I found another Milani, and this is number 76, Matte Style. So that is very matte, but it's a very pretty, nice, just deep brown shade, but it is nice and matte. I also have this lipstick here from, who is this by? This is from Maybelline, and this is number 986, Serpentine. This is one of my more kind of adventurous lipsticks. It's a gorgeous kind of metallic-y type green. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. I wore this in one of my makeup looks. I'll put the iCard above. But that is gorgeous, as you can see, very pretty. This is one of the lipsticks from the Sephora lipstick line, Lip Stories number 46, Icebreaker. This is the only lipstick that I purchased from that lipstick line because I wanted to try it out, and I actually have never worn this. So this is a bit of a like metallic-y, bluish purple type shade. As you can see, you do kind of have to build it up, but that is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to rock that. Now I do have a few smaller sample size lipsticks that I've gotten in my monthly subscription bags, or this I got from BeautyCon, and I want to go ahead and swatch these for you guys as well. I actually was gifted this Bobbi Brown lipstick from my girl Sweet Sadie J, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch some of these for you guys. This one is from Makeup Forever, and this is the color Artist Rouge, and this is a matte red shade. So that is what that shade looks like from Makeup Forever. And you guys will notice that my lipstick collection is extremely affordable. This is from Sephora, and this is Rouge Matte, and this is in the color M11. I don't see a name on here. Maybe I'm missing it, but it's just another matte shade. Very pretty from Sephora. So that is M11. Has a little bit more of a brown type hue to it. This one is Double Dare from Kat Von D, one of the Studded Kiss lipsticks. So let me go ahead and check this out. Oh, that's actually very pretty. Very nice. It's like a mauve or pinky type nude type shade. Very pretty. I like that. And the packaging on these are very cute. It's kind of like that studded look. Okay. This one is from Joah, J-O-A-H. And this one is I'm Your Jelly Babe Matte Gel Lipstick in the color Babe. Ooh, that is bright. It's nice and silky though. Very silky. It's a gorgeous kind of nude pinky type shade. And this is the Bobbi Brown lipstick, and this one is in the color Sand Wash Pink. Very cute packaging here. I love these cute little sample type lipsticks because you can travel with them easily, very easily. Okay, so that's not too far off from that Joah shade. That's a very light pink. Yeah, and that one is nice and creamy. It's not matte at all. Nice and creamy nude pink shade. Okay, now I'm going to quickly move into some of these lipsticks that I actually got from Okalon. And this is a set of 6 different lipsticks. I believe I purchased these from Shop Hush, if I'm not mistaken. It's just a set of lipsticks from Okalon, and these are just regular creamy type lipsticks, I believe. I'm not sure, I don't recall. Let me see, they could be matte. But the packaging is very, very pretty, very nice. I'm pretty sure I only paid, you know, maybe $1 per shade on these. Not too much more. Yeah, these are actually nice and creamy. They're not extremely pigmented, but they're very comfortable on the lips. Now this is the shade, and you know what? That's one thing that I don't like about these lipsticks. They don't have names or numbers on the actual, oh yes they do. I just can't read it. This one is Survivor Plum. Okay, so that shade is Survivor Plum. This shade is Reminiscent Raspberry. Yeah, so they're very soft, shimmery type lipsticks. This one is Cray Cherry. So a nice bright red. Cray Cherry. That's pretty. That is actually very pretty. This one is Experimental Tourmaline. I don't know who's coming up with these names, but Experimental Tourmaline. That's really pretty. That is a gorgeous kind of, what is it, like lavender? Lavender type shade. This one is Meteorite Rosette. A gorgeous pink shade. Very pretty. Hopefully you can see that. And this last one I have here is Smoked Purple. So it's another kind of light lavender or lilac type shade. Just going through these swatches, I see that I do have certain shades or colors of lipstick that I am drawn to, apparently. Lots of pretty pinks and purples and reds. So yes, those are the shades that I have from the Okalon Fantabulous lipstick collection. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to a couple of e.l.f. lipsticks that I have. And as you guys will see, my lipstick collection is very, very affordable. Your girl does not spend a lot of money on her lipsticks, and it's probably because I'm not a lipstick fanatic. So I'm gonna go ahead and just swatch a couple of these e.l.f. shades, and I'll move into some of my NYX and Wet n Wild, things like that. This one is Vampy Violet, and I actually really love e.l.f.'s lipsticks. This is a very matte lipstick. Nice deep dark shade. It does have a little bit of sheen to it, but it is a drier formula for lipstick. On these e.l.f. lipsticks, they also have down here, which is very hard to get off, but this is like a gloss that can go over it if you can ever, oh there it goes, if you can ever take it off of the package. But this is what the little gloss inside looks like, and you can put that on top of the lipstick. So that is part of the packaging. This is Blackout, which of course is just a black lipstick. And this one is nice and creamy. It's a little bit more creamy than the first color. They're both creamy, but the first one was a bit drier to me than this one. Okay, so when I was looking at my NYX lipsticks, this one is quite old. I've had this for a while. This one is called Pink Lyric. So it's just a very bright pink shade from NYX. Very bright, creamy pink. But I noticed that I have a lot of bright pink lipsticks from NYX. I bought this 3-pack from Marshall's, I believe. These are matte velvet lipsticks from NYX. And I'll go ahead and just swatch these. Although I believe I did swatch these in my Marshall's haul video. But this one, as you can see, these are matte, so they're a little bit drier formula. And the color on this is Unicorn Fur. I like that name. This one is Miami Nights. So another gorgeous bright pink shade, matte. And this one is Disorderly, which is a very bright, deep pigmented purple. So those are the 3 shades from the NYX, what is this, the Matte Velvet collection that I picked up. Next, I have a few lipsticks that I purchased from the beauty supply, and these are all from RK by Kiss, which this is Ruby Kisses. So these are just a few shades that I've grabbed from the beauty supply. As you can see, some very bold shades in here. But let's start out with this neutral shade here, and this is Infinite Love. Okay, so Infinite Love looks like a very pretty nude shade. You can actually barely see that, but it's nice nude and it's creamy. So it's not super duper matte. It is a matte lipstick, but it is like a creamy matte. Next, I have here the shade Turquoise Aesthetic. And I have played around with this color as well with some of my fun looks. So it's a true turquoise shade that you're gonna get from this. And this is Blue Lagoon. So this is a different type of blue. It's not the deep, dark, midnight blue. It's more of like a royal, nah, not really royal. It's just like a true blue, I guess. Next here I have this lipstick from Amorous. And I'm pretty sure I grabbed this from the beauty supply as well, because I don't know where I got this from. This is in the color Party Time. So it looks like a really pretty purple shade. It's very creamy, not as opaque as some of my other lipsticks. As you can see, it kind of just has like a faint hint of color, but it's still pretty. Now I want to go into some of these Kiss New York professional lipsticks, and this is from their Egoism line. If you can see that, it's called Egoism, and these are matte velvet lipsticks. And these lipsticks I've had for a little while now. They're really pigmented, but they can be a bit dry. This one is the shade Blush Nude. They can be a bit dry, and they also can fall out of the packaging. I've had a few of these actually just fall out of the packaging when I opened it, and it's kind of annoying when your lipstick falls on the floor. But that is that shade. This is another blue shade. This one is called Sausalito, and this is one that's actually fallen out, so it's not even in the packaging properly because I'm pretty sure I just stuck it in there out of frustration. So this is a beautiful blue shade. You see the difference in this blue and this blue, or this blue and this blue. You know, this one is more of the deeper dark blue tone, and this one is more just true blue. But these lipsticks are perfect when you want to do a nice bold lip to go with a bold eye look. This color here is Acai Honey, which is a very pretty true deep purple. And this is just a black, jet black, which is very nice and creamy. This used to be my favorite, but I actually like the e.l.f. black better than this one. It's a bit more pigmented. Okay, you guys, I only have a few more creamy and bullet type lipsticks to go through. This is a MAC lipstick that I actually got in my BoxyCharm. This is the only MAC lipstick that I own, and it is gorgeous. This is the color Burnt Violet. And when I got this in my BoxyCharm, I was so happy because I was like, oh, I got me a MAC lipstick. But that's the color on there, Burnt Violet. Gorgeous, deep, kind of, I don't know. It's just gorgeous. Okay, and next I have here a Estee Lauder lipstick, and this is in the color Dominant. Very pretty packaging, and I believe this was actually gifted to me by my girl Keeping It Simple with Bridget. So this is that shade there. Very pretty, absolutely gorgeous. And let me go ahead and move into some more. Oh, this is a NYX lipstick that I missed. This is one of their butter lipsticks, and this is in the color Moonlight. And I guess it's just Moonlight. So this is a NYX lipstick. Nice and creamy, actually. Very pretty. So this is one of my Wet n Wild lipsticks. It's a bit older. This is in the color Mink Brown. Not necessarily a shade that I would gravitate to. I don't really like browns that much and how they look on me. On other people, they're gorgeous, but on me, not so much. Okay, this is from Nicka K, and this is with vitamin E. I actually didn't think I owned anything from Nicka K now that I think about it, but this one is in the color Burgundy, so I must have grabbed this from the beauty supply one day. You know, when you're in the beauty supply and you're in there getting hair products, and of course they have all the makeup, so you're just grabbing makeup on your way out. That color is gorgeous, actually. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get into this Nicka K. Very pretty. Back to Wet n Wild. This one is a Short Affair. Ooh, okay. A little risque, huh? Little risque. Oh, this one is very creamy. It's kind of like a light glossy type pink shade. This is more of like a gloss type lipstick. Might have to try this out with a lip liner. Okay, this is another Wet n Wild. Some of their newer packaging though, because their packaging did change. And this one is called Bare It All. So this is like a creamy matte shade. Very nude, light pale shade. Kind of has a peachy tone to it, but it's very pretty. This is this Wet n Wild? Yeah. Y'all look at this lipstick. It looked like it done got into a fight. So this is in the color Red Velvet. I love me some beautiful red velvet type shades. Very pretty. Very pretty. gorgeous red shade. And, oh, I have another Nicka K. So I have two Nicka K lipsticks. And this one is called True Red. Is that a true red, you guys? I don't think so. I think the the one that I swatched, the Wet n Wild, I think is more of a true red than that. But it's still a pretty color nonetheless. It has a bit more sheen in it because it's not matte, so, but they're both gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Okay, I only have 4 more, you guys. Okay, another Wet n Wild. This one is Raven Raisin. Ooh, gorgeous creamy matte shade. That is pretty. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. Very pretty. That's one of those unique shades that you don't come across all the time. So that's Raven Raisin from Wet n Wild. This is one of the older Wet n Wild lipsticks, and this one is in the color Cashmere. Ooh. That's kind of like a metallic type shade. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I didn't even know I had that, you guys. Cashmere. Okay, Wet n Wild, I ain't mad at you. Okay, and this is so old, it doesn't even have writing on it anymore. Oh my goodness. I don't know what in the world. Gee whiz. I probably had this back when my kids was still in, who knows. I mean, it's a pretty shade, but yeah, it's probably going in the trash because there's no writing on here at all. So you know this mug has spent a lot of time in the bottom of a lot of purses. So, but it is a gorgeous shade though, whatever it is. And lastly, I have here another super duper old lipstick. You can look at it and tell there's no writing. But this is a very, very bright, oh my goodness, I can't even swatch this thing. It's so old. I better get this off my skin. But it looks like a kind of light metallic-y type pink shade. Very interesting. That is what that one is. Whatever it is, there's no name on here, but I'm pretty sure it's an old Wet n Wild lipstick. So that's it for all of my creamy or bullet type lipsticks that I own in my collection. My next video on my lipstick collection is going to be all of my liquid or liquid matte and liquid velvet and creamy liquid type lipsticks. So hopefully you will check that one out as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Toodles!